to my channel. So I've come up with this spring get ready with me. I really like how it turned out. I think it's quite fresh and it's quite a soft glam look. I also did something a little bit different this time and I showed you guys how I do my hair. It's a really quick, simple hairstyle. It would take you like not even 5 minutes. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of a chatty get ready with me as well because I haven't done a chatty video in a really long time. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So my brow's already done. I've got an eyebrow tutorial, so I'll link that down below if you want to go and see how I get these. I'm just going to start off by priming my eyes. Got an itchy eye. Ugh. It makes it worse when you like scratch it, but I've been like resisting that for the past 5 minutes. LA Pro Girl Concealer in Creamy Beige. I've only recently started priming my eyes. Like, I just never used to do it. I only started doing it because I was using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Some of the shadows weren't quite showing up on my skin tone, so I primed my eyes. I ended up just loving like how eyeshadow would blend in really easily and just how the pigment would show up so much more. I've just set my eyes with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. My baby. Oh, there's like a scratch on my Sweet Peach palette. Don't understand. Anywho, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Why do you smell so good? Oh, gosh. I'm going to be taking some of Puree and just putting that into my crease. The focus on this is really annoying. I've got it on autofocus, so obviously whenever I move, like the camera keeps trying to focus, so it goes in and out. I did buy one of those Canon remotes, you know, the ones that get you in focus to start with. It took me ages to work out how to use it. I'm such a technophobe, like I'm really bad when it comes to camera stuff. I can just about edit my videos and my thumbnails. Yeah, with the Canon remote it did work, but I don't know if I was doing something wrong. Whenever I would like slightly move away from where I had put the camera in focus, where I'd like taken the shot, it would be like a bit blurry. And I also noticed that the quality just didn't seem as crisp as when it's just in autofocus. I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, I probably am, but maybe it's just because I don't know how to use it properly, so I'm not getting the benefits of it. So I've just gone back to using my autofocus. I'm going to take Summer Yum and also put that in the crease. Oh, I really do love this palette. It's just got the most buttery, smooth, blendable shades. Blends out like a dream. I'm going to take a little bit of Charmed, I'm Sure, and placing that on a pencil brush. Well, not placing it, I mean I'm using a pencil brush to apply it. I don't want it to take over the eye too much. And then I'm just going back in with my fluffy brush. I'm now going to pack some of that just peachy shade all onto my lid. Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. I just love how this is, it's pink, but then it's got like gold iridescence running through it. I haven't done a chatty get ready with me for so long. I think the last one I did was like when I first started my channel last summer. I do love chatty get ready with me's and I really love like doing them and watching them, but they're just so hard. It's so hard to multitask. I was saying actually in my last vlog I'll link it down below if you want to go and see that. I really enjoy doing voiceovers. I don't know what it is. It's sort of like a challenge to me to see whether I can get through the whole voiceover without having to do another take. I just enjoy describing what I'm doing. So I'm using the Rimmel liquid. So I'm using the Rimmel liquid. Rimmel Glameyes liquid eyeliner. Yeah. Rimmel liquid Glameyes Why can't I say it? Rimmel liquid Glameyes eyeliner. Yay! Just going to do a really thin line. So I'm going to go with one of these two. Hope you can see that in the box, but this one is Oh So Natural. And I got these when I was in River Island. You know how you're in the queue and you just see them like on the side? And I just picked them up and thought, let me try them. Really, really like them. They are definitely natural. Like, they look like they could be your lashes, and I've worn them before in the daytime and they're really lightweight and they stay on really nicely. They're quite easy to apply as well, and they've got like a thin band. I might go with those, but If Looks Could Kill, which is in the same range. Still natural, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not feeling a heavy lash. I just want something quite minimal, but I don't think I want it to be completely minimal, so I think I'll go with If Looks Could Kill. So eyelashes are on. We'll go back to the eyes once I've done my foundation concealer. So I'm just going to go in with my Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer. I did want to film this by my window, like in natural daylight, just because we're in spring now, so it's quite light outside, but today, typically as I wanted to film, there wasn't really that much light. It was a little bit dark. So yeah. For foundation, I want to go in with my Barry M, but I've got a little bit of a tan at the moment, so it does look slightly a bit too light for me. I think I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder, well, it's a sample actually. It's in the colour Bronze. I have used this sample about like 3 times, actually maybe 4, and it just never runs out. Like, for a sample, I got a really generous amount, so that's great. I always like it when you get a sample and they give you a decent amount, because then you can like really get a feel for the product. I think you always need to wear something more than once as well to try it out, to know whether it's going to work for you, especially when you're getting foundation. For concealer, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro again, but in pure beige. And just put that underneath and on my nose. I really want to try the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. Oh, it looks so creamy and like just a really good consistency. Put a little bit of the creamy beige concealer just to give myself a little highlight. I'm now going to set that. Boing Concealer by Benefit. It looks like that. I don't know what shade this is in, but say I use this one on spots. I don't use this for anything else. It's dried out a little bit actually, but it's alright. I control what I do. It's not me when I'm not with you. So I'm going to mix a little bit of Nectar with White Peach and just put that onto my brow bone. Take my Morphe 350 palette. I think I'm going to mix these 2 golds together. I'm just going to take this Kiko lip pencil. I just fancy putting this in my waterline. I know this is a lip pencil, but I haven't actually used this on my lips yet. I'm definitely going to buy one specifically for my waterline and not carry on like using it, because obviously that's like cross-contamination. So I am going to use this in my waterline for now. It actually works quite well. Probably because it's a lip pencil. Yeah, so going back to the Sweet Peach, I'm going to take Puree, Summer Yum and Charmed, I'm sure, and run all of those under the crease. Black false lashes, extreme black. So I've done my bottom eyelashes, but I did that off camera just because I get really close to the mirror. Like, I'm literally like this. Sleek contour kit in dark. Like a tiny bit. NYX matte bronzer, deep tan. 17 shimmer brick. Just taking a little bit of my translucent powder. I'm sort of tempted to put a little bit of blush on because it's spring and I never wear blush ever. But I prefer like more subtle, muted blushes. Like, I don't like a really strong pigmented blush. And all the blushes that I've got are quite pigmented. I'm going to take my Sleek Blush by 3 Pink Lemonade. This one is not quite as bright as these, so I think I'm going to go with this one. You see it's got a shimmer running through it, so like there's a little bit of a glow, which is quite nice. My lips feel a bit dry, so I'm just going to put a bit of lip balm on. I bought this the other day. It's the L'Oreal True Match Highlighter. It's in the colour Golden Glow. I've not tried this one out yet, but I'm going to start off by putting on quite a small bit because, as I said, I've not yet tried this one. I do really like this, but in person, I don't think it's picking up on camera, but in person it like is a little bit, I don't know, it just doesn't like warm into the skin as well. Once I've like put my Fix Plus spray on and everything, then it really nicely melts into the skin, but until then you can sort of see it sitting on the skin. Maybe I just need to experiment a bit more. I'm going to go in with this goldy shade from the Shimmer Brick, that one there. I am going to go in with the Mary Lou Luminizer by The Balm, the very top of my cheekbones. I love sometimes putting down a gold as like a base highlight and then adding a pop of like champagne like at the very top. So for lips, I'm going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the colour Zurich. This is my favourite at the moment. I love wearing it, like especially for spring and summer. Whenever I wear it, I always get compliments on it, and I just think it's a really pretty colour. It's just quite fresh and yeah, I really like it. I think it will be flattering for most skin tones. So the final step for makeup, NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. So I've just got changed and come back, and now we're going to do the hair. I'm going to take my hair out this bubble. My hair is due for a wash tomorrow, so it's a little bit, I don't know, it's just like, needs washing, so it's a bit like frizzy and stuff. I am planning on doing a like wash hair routine type video. I'm going to film it hopefully this week, so it won't be up for quite a few weeks yet, but it's coming. So I'm going to divide these front pieces here, and you can leave out as much as you want or as little as you want. And then I'm going to just grab the rest. And then I'm also going to leave a piece from my ear, just there. Don't worry, we're going to fix this. At the moment it looks a little bit like frizzy, but yeah, we're going to fix that. And I'm just going to tie it into like a low ponytail that's on the left, well, whatever side you want it on, but I want mine on the left, so I'm just going to keep it there. And as you can see, it's quite loose. It doesn't need to be tight. Next, I'm going to take the front piece and I'm just sort of twisting it, more just laying the hairs down really, but twisting it so it can just look a little bit neater. So I'm very loosely twisting it, and then I'm going to get a clip . Get your clip out before you hold your hair in place. Makes it a lot easier. Behind my ear. And I'm pinning it quite loosely, like it doesn't need to be like completely slicked down to the hair. And I'm just sort of pulling it out a little bit so it doesn't look too neat. Just get a spray bottle, or if you don't have a spray bottle, you can just put your hands under a tap just to get a little bit of like moisture on your hands. A little spray, and then however my curl pattern is, I'm just sort of following that, so my curls sort of go inwards, if that makes sense. If your curls go outwards, then you would finger it the other way, but I'm doing it inwards because, yeah, that's my curl pattern. I'm going to put a tiny bit of product in that piece just because it is not playing ball. And I'm just going to leave it in my hair for maybe a minute or so, just so it will, like, this part of it won't be sticking out as much. A little bit of product at the front, and then I'm just going to take out the clip, and voila. So that bit isn't like sticking up as much as it was now. This is the final part, and it is really easy. Just going to take a hairband. All I'm doing is just wrapping the hair very messily into a bun. I'm not doing it in any particular way, I'm just wrapping it around. Just look like that. Just pick out some of the curls, not all of them, but some of them. I'll take that one out, take that one out. Just pull out the ones that look sort of like they're willing to come out, if you know what I mean, like ones that are already sticking out, rather than taking out a curl that's like deep down embedded into the bun, because you don't want to like ruin the bun. There we have it, that's my get ready with me. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I had a really good time putting this together, and I also liked having a bit of a chit chat. And make sure you leave a comment down below and give this a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly videos, and I'll see you next week. Take care, bye.